Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking over one of my favourite decks for the new One Piece Set 2, Paramount War, and I absolutely love it's Ivankov. Now, Velida is pretty good. Now, what it lets you do, at the end of your turn, as long as you have 0 cards in your hand, you can draw 2. So, it's pretty good, you can just cycle through, make sure you get the cards, make sure you have the counters you need after using the cards in your hand. So it's pretty good. There are a bunch of cards in this deck which let you discard at the end of your turn, so you can just keep cycling through, get all the cards you need, and it's very, very effective. Now, the main card in this deck is Ivankov. Ivankov is really cool. 7k counter, 7k attack, really strong. It's a magic number. They have to counter with 3k, so it can't be just a 2k counter. Pretty good. It's on player feature. Draw until you have 3 in your hand, so it's another even more cycling. And you can put down an Impel down card, blue Impel down card, that is a cost of 6 or less, and put it on the bench with you. So it's really, really good. You can get, for example, you can get Luffy or Crocodile down, and basically just, instead of using 13 Don, you're only using 7. So it's pretty good to just skip, just putting down instantly. It's absolutely amazing. And obviously 7k attacker, really good. And the draw free effect just lets you cycle through more. And then also I just said Luffy. He's absolutely brilliant. 6 Don, 7k attack, really strong. And his effect, you can use putting down or attacking, so you can use it both times. As long as you trash 2, so there you go, more cycling through, so you can draw more at the end of your turn. You may put one of your opponent's characters, I think it's cost of 4 or less, yeah, cost 4 or less, back into the hand, so you can bump that little blocker, like Beej or Chopper, and you get double attack. So if you swing into their life, you get 2 instead of 1, it's crazy. As long as you get him out there quickly, they will try, and that's the scary thing about this deck. If he hits, it's very fast. Now, if you can't find Luffy, you got Crocodile as well. He's just a base card, no special effects, but 7k cost, no, 7k counter attack, same thing. It's really good. Hard to get off the board as well, because you need to set up lots of Don and get a really strong character to attack it. Now, in order to search these out, you got Buggy. He is a typical search card. Put it down for 1 Don. Look for top 5. Get 1 Impel down. It's blue. Can't get red one, sadly. That'd be really good for Blurple deck. And put 1 in your hand. Apart from Buggy, you can't keep going through your deck, sadly. So it's a good way to get the Ivankov or Monkey D. Luffy that you need. Or just any blocker. Any card you need, you can get it. Very effective card. Now, we've also got Doflamingo. He's one of the only cards in this deck that doesn't have the Impel down type, so you can't search him out with Buggy, which is annoying. But he's a blocker, really good. 1k counter, so that's another card you can quickly get in your hand and dispatch. It's on a play effect, which is one of the main reasons why I use them. Look at the top 5, either put them at the bottom or the top of your deck in any order. So, you know that you're cycling through, you're going to be discarding cards and drawing 2 more. If you can see that you need to defend this turn, and you need lots of counters, if you can set them to the top of your deck, at the end of your turn, you're drawing those counters, and then you can basically just either wipe the board or defend whatever you need to do in that situation. And if the number of cards you need, just pop them at the bottom of your deck. It's perfect, honestly. It's really good. There's also another blocker, Mr. Free. Now, he is one of my favourite blockers in this deck, and he's insane. Because, obviously, he's a blocker. 1k counter, which is still good for countering, obviously. 5k cost, not 5k cost, 5k power. But his effect, at the end of the turn, trash 1 card from your hand and you restand him. So you can attack with him. And it's still shortening your hand. So if you have 1 card in hand and you attack, you can get rid of that and then draw 2 more. So it's perfect for cycling with a leader. And it's amazing to be able to attack with a leader. Just like a 7-drop kid. Attack with him and then restand him to block. It's amazing. Also get Inazuma. Another Impel down counter card. Blocker card. 1k counter, 5k attack. But the fun thing about him, if you have 1 card or less in your hand, so let's just say you draw 2 from Ivankov at the end of your turn, you use 1 to counter. If you have 1 card or less in your hand, you get an extra 2,000 power. So it's a 7 cost blocker for 4 cost. It's 7k counter for... Yeah, so it's insane. You can easily get rid of some big attacks there. Really, really strong. And Impel down, so you can easily search them out. There's also Bonclay. Good card. 2k counter. There are lots of 2k counters in this deck. I'm not going to be showing them all because... Yeah, I don't have enough time. But he's good. You don't have to use him for countering. You can use his effect when... for 1 card. For 1 Don. So 6 cost. You swing in and you put 1 of their 2 cost or less. So if you're against a Rush Zorro and they have a 1 cost Sunny in attacking, you put that bottom of the deck so they can't get it back, and then you put him at the bottom, which is hand in hand, getting rid of the counter, but you'll get it later if the game's that long. So it's risky, it's a nice attack, but it's 2k counter, which is what you're going to be using it for. There's also Mihawk. Now Mihawk he's a big boss. You don't mainly need to find him to attack, but 7k attack, he is insane. Very hard to get off the board, and anytime somebody swings at 9k, you're either going to be blocking or you're going to be taking a life. It's really good. And it's on playability, put a character with a cost of 7 or less onto the bottom of their deck. So let's say you're against green again, they've got the 7 cost kid, blocker, so annoying, able to attack and restand. You just pop that right at the bottom of their deck. With the meta it is right now, you can't get it, they will not be getting it back. Unless they're playing like Nami or something and it's just cycling through. It's going to be at the bottom of the deck, nothing to search it out, which is really, really good to stop them to shut them down from playing their game. Now to the events. We've got Gum Gum Rain. This is a really good event card. If you trash 1 from your hand, you get 3k counter. So basically, it's a 2k in itself, and it's transforming any other card into a 1k. So let's say you just had an Ivankov in your hand, and you can't use it as a counter. If you have Gum Gum Rain in your hand and it's got both, it's 3k. So it's turning it into a counter, which is really good. And you can use the trigger to get rid of a 2 cost. Pretty good. Good disruption. And then we've got New Karma Land, which is one of the best things for cycling through this deck. For only 1 Don to put them down. And then any 1 time during your turn, draw 1 card. Then you have to discard 1. And then you can discard up to 3 if you want from your hand. So it's a good way to cycle through your hand. Let's say you have 3 during your turn and you're like, I don't like this hand. I need to get counters for next turn. You can play it, cycle 1 card, see if you want to, you can keep it or not. And then at the end you can get rid of as many as you want. As long as it's not more than 3. But it's really good for cycling through. Getting your Inazuma, I think that's the 7k blocker effect out. Draw more cards, it's really, really good. And right, let me show you the list now that I've been using. Here it is. So it's got a lot of 2k counters, mainly that, because you want to be drawing into them. Got a lot of blockers. It also plays the Dofi, but just didn't show. Which is the same thing as a Mihawk, but it just puts it in the hand. So it's slightly less disruptive, but it's still a 7k thing. It's annoying to get off the board. Yeah, I really do love this deck. If it gets into the late game and you have everything set up, you're going to be wiping their board. And you got a lot of counters and blockers to defend. It is such a good deck. I love it so much. The only weakness is, well, even if you don't find any good cards in your hand, you can cycle through and you'll be able to do it at the end. Numerous matches I've had 3 Ivankovs in my hand to start with, and I've still ended up winning because I can discard a new Karma land, I can get cycling through anything. Yeah, the only weakness is setting up at start. Like, at the start of the game, you're slightly weak, you're putting down 1, maybe 2 blockers a turn, or just trying to set up, like, wait until Ivankov comes out. Before then, you're quite weak, so you'll be taking life quite a bit. And obviously, because most of the time you'll only have 2 cards in your hand, you can't really protect from big attacks. So it's easy for the opponent to work out how much you can counter and work around it with the Don. That is why you have loads of blockers. I also added in the Velour blocker. Just at 1 cost, you can easily plop him down and just defend a big attack. I do like this list. I'll be putting it in the description. And yeah, if there's any other decks you want me to look through, I'll definitely do that for a later video. Please enjoy. I'll put a clip on now of me playing the deck, and I'll catch you guys later. Right, okay, we've got a game against Iceberg. Ooh. Don -1 plays. Okay, this will be interesting to play against. I've never played against this before. I'm not entirely sure how it plays. Do we want this? Not really. That's not a better hand. I prefer the other one. What does he do again? So he can't attack. Don -1, play up to 1 character. Cost of 5 or less from your hand. Okay. Play Luffy. Oh, we can't. Buggy, not Luffy. We can't. We kind of just have to get. Yeah, let's get Mr. 2. Right, so he can't attack, which is good. That's slightly thankful. Just search, okay. Is it top 5 or top 3? Top 5. Place over Bonder. Right, what I'm gonna do. Okay, it's quite a scary deck, to be fair. Right, okay, so I don't have anything to attack this. I don't have anything to put down, so I might as well. I should attack with both of these guys. Because I didn't get any Doffies, sadly. 2k counter. Ooh, that's rough. That kind of gives a hint that they want to keep their hand. The thing is, it's a good leader ability. I like it. But you're discarding a Don each turn. So you're only getting 1 each turn, which isn't as good. Do I want to... Yeah, no, I'll resolve that attack. I can go that buggy, and then I'll counter that one. It's nice to not have their leader attacking us. Okay, so we're putting down another Tilestone. And then add up to 1 Don and rest it. Alright. So we have 5. I'm pretty sure we are just gonna attack leader for 5. There we go. It might be a trigger. Play Newcomb Land. Might as well use it and get rid of Crocodile. And then place down the blocker. So this is quite a scary deck, to be fair. Since he's attacking 6k, 6k, 6k. luckily for us, we've got an insane amount of 2k counters. Who's at the back? Is that Nico Robin at the back? Yeah. And then playing Kaku. Done -1, his character gets banished. Okay, so this is already looking kind of scary. Let's... Yeah, we'll use New Camelland. Could get a new Inazuma. Because this is quite... Should I go on the defensive or offensive? Okay, I kind of need to go... I kind of need to go a bit on the offensive. You know, yeah, let's get rid of Crocodile. Attack for 7k. I'm just going to leave them there. I'm safe on life. They're just going to keep drawing. And then we'll play the 2 blockers. And we've got 2 7k blockers out right now. Because I've only got 1 card. So that's really... that makes us feel good. However, their board is very, very good as well. Which is not good. So basically we've got 0 counter because of this. As long as we... If we take a life and we get another one. Which I think we will do. We'll take 1 life and then maybe try and block with the others. Oh, okay, I'm going to block that one. Block Kaku. And then all of these are just on KO. Oh no, that's... Okay. Immersive stage if you're... Okay, so that's basically... So it's Onigashima. Onigashima but for War 7. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one. Ooh, it's Luffy. I want Luffy. Yep, no, I'm blocking that. Yeah, not a chance. That's actually wrong one. That was a mistake. Because I forgot I don't have... No, yeah, let's do it. He has no blockers. I should have blocked with Law. I forgot I had 2 cards in my hand after that. And we will block with 7. Okay, so I don't want to attack with Khalifa. And I have a 2k. New Camelland. Buggy could be good and go to 7 for now. But what do I really want now? Another Inazuma could be funny. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, boo! Okay, I can't get what we want. So that's fine. Well, let's try and hit for life. Because I'm almost certain they won't be able to. They will most likely take that. I doubt they're going to 5k counter. Okay, so just 2 more now. Okay. I have 4 blockers. Hey, another Inazuma. Let's go. Right, okay, so I need to remember I have... This is 5k, we're all 5k's problem law. Once I counter once, it's 7k. And I have 3k counter. So it's alright. Not as good as it could be, but it's still good. So how many done of it now? We're at 8, basically. I quite like where I am. Okay, so I'm going to be attacking for... Should I counter with? No, get rid of law. I'm quite happy where I am right now. I think I can probably... We can probably do this. We still have 4 life, so if they manage to get through... Okay, queen, it's kind of scary. But it should be fine. I think we're good. We can get another Inazuma down next turn. We're getting too many Inazumas. Right, yeah, we're going to counter that with 2k. And then now there's 7k. Count of 7k. Yeah, I want to keep Inazuma. Right, okay, so we have 10 Don to work with. One, two, three. Let's go 4, 5. Attack 7k. Hoping to trigger the queen. Okay, that's slightly annoying. Let's attack 7k leader again. If this goes through, we're using the Inazumas. Yeah, no, okay. I think we're just gonna try and... We're just gonna keep protective. Yeah, just stay defensive. Yeah. Stay defensive. We have 4 life, 3 blockers. We should be fine. Probably gonna block with queen. Unless I want to save queen. Queen could be a good save. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm keeping this. Yeah, use card action to discard that. I don't want to. I am not risking anything else. Never currently done. Well, I pretty much can't lose this turn, so we're safe. However, I want to block as few times as possible, so I can 7k, 7k. Because he hasn't played any Blast Breaths, which is nerve-wracking. He hasn't played any events. Well, apart from... Ooh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll take that. He's trying to trigger a block. Okay, I'm getting out all the non-counters in my hand. So Magellan's there. Okay. I have 2k counter in hand. And he still has all 8 down? Yeah. Oh, the rest is 6. King. Ooh, that's gonna be bye-bye to... Oh, no. Okay, that's... That's not good. Yeah, no, I'll take that. Okay. He has 2 more attacks. No, 1 more. This is his last attack. I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, I thought that was put down last turn. Oh, that's annoying. But he can't attack. No, we'll take it. We'll take it. Just be safe. We've got Mihawk to get rid of the queen. Yeah, no, we're getting rid of these. That's the first thing we're doing, getting rid of queen. Right, we have 1 Don left. 7k, 5k. Right, we're probably... I'm not too sure. We're just going to go for it, I guess. He's going to be able to counter it. I know that for a fact. Yeah, here comes Thunderbagua. No, Blast Breath. Surely? Oh, he's using Hell's Judgment. He's scared of the Inazuma. That's something that... Oh. Oh, I've just realised that's not. So he has 4 attackers. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn here. I'm not gonna... During this turn, okay. Oh, I forgot because I was... Okay, that was a bad play from me. That was a stupid play from me. I forgot about Ivankov's first, and then you can... I could have attacked a Mr. Free. That was my... I always forget which one's first. Another king! Ah. Right. I am... heavily doubting if we can win this. Here's 1 Don free, which is slightly scary. Ah, not Ivankov. That's not what I want. There's a 1 Don on Kaku. I'm gonna have to block that. He has no extra Don, so yeah, we'll counter that. And he's going to attack with King, which I will take. And he can't do anything else. Right. Do I go 19,000 attack? Yeah, let's do it. He has 6 in hand. Yeah, no, he can't. Yeah, with 1. The most he can counter if they're all 2Ks in hand is 17. So I think that's a win. Yep. GG to him. Let's go. Ivankov is so fun to play.